Well, hello there. Raxmo here of Delta Knight, bringing you some more Lost Worlds. So, I have this little clipboard. These are things to do. Let's get to the overworld. Get to Nether. Get into Applied Energistics. Make smeltery. Get into Botania. Feel free to comment on what other ones I should do. So I've done a few things like this slice and splice, which was kind of a disappointment. I went off into another world to do stuff, and now, yeah, methyl methacrylate is using for that. I have an obnoxious high number of diamonds that you don't see, stupid amount of emeralds. Where's all my diamonds? I know I have like a metric ton of diamonds somewhere. Ah, yes. Yeah. It's a little nuts. I've kind of given up on the concept of, or the desire to, I was going to use the Z-Logic controller for something, like maybe an autocrafter or something, but I need some more methyl methacrylate, which is something that I'm going to be working on profusely, because I'm also going to fix my storage. I have another one of these guys. I've discovered that this is kind of pointless because I need to power it with things that I don't have and I don't really understand. So I'm not going to get into that quite yet. Don't really remember what's in there. Ah, yeah, that's right. Let's do that. Oh dear Lord. That's a lot more than I was hoping for. Okay. No. Don't eat what? You can eat it? Weird. Alright, let's do all that. And when I do get into Applied Energistics, I'm going to be doing some pretty interesting stuff. So, silicon dioxide. Let's just do 2 of you. Uses. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Cellulose, potassium, and water. Book is cellulose and that. Jungle wood, birch wood, birch planks. I'm looking for dirt. Did I pass dirt? Yes. So silicon dioxide and cellulose. Okay. So that is actually perfect. 2, 1, and then a cellulose up here gives me 16. So I can do that. Do that. I can grab all of those again. Break one of these down in the sand. Put it back up in here. Going on. There we go. Ants. Let's see here. Yeah. Alright. So I don't really know what my goal for this particular episode is going to be. Oh yeah, okay. That's kind of weird. Alright, so this way it'll help. Hey. Okay, good. Well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. This, kind of randomly placing them around so that it'll spread a little faster. Trying to get it in the places that haven't quite spread yet. With an even distribution. That way we can on with our lives and be good to go. Alright, so there's that. This will help us out with like a tree farm and other such things. Let's grab another thing of wood. Oh, I'm gonna need to wait for all this to do its thing. I should probably make another one. That would be nice. And these guys do not have upgrades at all. Just a little meh. But, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It's okay. It's A-okay. Now, the reason why I wanted to populate that with grass is because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I might as well just increase density just a tad, right? I mean, just a little bit, you know. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, well, yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well just go kind of like all the way here. Get a nice, good tree farm going on. And before I leave, I will want to make my spawn point not in the middle of a tree, either by breaking this middle one and then setting it. That way we don't need to worry about spawning up inside of a tree, because that would suck. I don't necessarily need to grow all those right now, but I do have them available, and they will be chunk loaded at all times. So that's nice. That way I can expand a little bit, get a little bit more space going on. This is going on so that I can get rid of all this dust, so I can get some more of the dusty things. And then get a little bit more soul sand. Might as well throw in a few more stacks of soul sand so that it can get through that. Let's see here. And having an AE system would be really nice. Yeah, this one is like going to town. It does use up one more RF per check than I produce. And I'm running low on that methyl-methylcrylate. So let's put that down. Let's do all of you. Eat something. I can do that. There. Go nuggets. Alright. Let's see how much you're powered by. Oh yeah, more than enough. Okay. Bollocks. Hooray for loud buses! What? It's probably going to show up in the recording. Swimming in diamonds. No, I think I can only handle half of these at a time. And of course, it's not always pleasant. Well, might as well grab half of these and throw them all up in here. Now, I've realized that the best way for me to automate the production of methyl-methylcrylate is through applied energistics, because that's pretty much the only mod that I have in here that is good for logistics. So, you know, which is a bit of a shame, being honest with you. Yeah, you are all... Wow, you're like completely tapped out. Let's fix that. Now, I do like having this little bit of an energy buffer here. So it'll actually fill up these guys, fill up this guy, and then this guy will get filled up eventually. It's probably going to burn through all of that, unless I can upgrade it again to produce like 80 RF per tick or something like that, and then at like a better power management or so. It's got half a stack of that in there. Let's go check up on the that stuff. I think I can do a stack. I'm not entirely sure though. Well, I should probably drop off the things that I don't need at the moment. Like this. Oh. And, world. Oh, back. Inventory. World. Cheat mode. I'm doing this because I need, the applied energistics. I'm doing this so that I can actually grab one of, one of each of these plates. Because as a doofus, as a Dony Faithful head guy, I've completely neglected to provide these. So, you know, that's a thing. Ah, damn it. Alright, well. That should be good enough for now. One. Damn it. And then 1, 2, 3. Damn it. All of you. And then 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. And 1, 2. Make a bunch of that. You should be good for now. You're gonna need like a stack on stack. Alright. And then I'm gonna finish up all this, guys. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to make a bunch of those again. I think, yeah, that's because I don't have enough. And then I can do 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3. And then I can clear all that out. And I have all of those. I have more oxygen than I really need. Figure out a use for it. And then what I can do is that. So I can make more. Gravel. And put all this bollocks. Okay. Oh, more gravel than I really know what to do with at the moment. That is just fine. I can put the rest of that in there. I can do that. How much do you have? 171. Okay, you have more than enough for another round of... Can I put you in there? Yes, I can. Awesome. I need to figure out a use for oxygen. and this calcium. CaCO. Oh, CaCO3. Okay. That'll be helpful. So what I can do is C 1, 2, 3. Put you back. Grab the calcium that I need. No. Do some more of that. And put those away. For when I decide to... Oh wow, and I still have some more cellulose to deal with. Okay. So once I get low, I can just grab some more cellulose and be good to go. That way, all that stuff would happen. So I think I would want to get into applied energistics right about now. So in order to do that, I would need to have an inscriber. A molecular assembler is pretty nice to have. That's pretty boss. Pretty beastly. The vibration chamber is pretty nice because it's its own internal method of doing things. View cell, creative ME storage cell, portable cell. How do you make a portable cell again? Energy cell, 1K ME storage component, and an ME chest. Okay, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an ME chest, which will require some glass cables, some flux crystals, some iron, glass, ME terminal, which is formation core and annihilation core. Those require stuff. Now, I've never actually really gone through the progression of applied energistics before. And the uses for Certus quartz dust. Now, what if I do that? Oh, I can just make flux dust. Or just straight up Certus quartz crystals. Aha! Okay, so that is good. Uses, absolutely no uses for skystone dust, which is going to be a little bit of a problem I'm going to have to fix. Probably make it a an alloy furnace smeltery, an alloy furnace thing, where you put the skystone dust in here and it uses up 4 to create 1 skystone. Because skystone is necessary. Yeah, but I guess that will be for the next episode, because it's getting pretty close to about that time. I did some stuff. This is going a little bit slower than I had previously anticipated. I have discovered that meteorites do not spawn in Mystcraft Ages, so that is not an option. And because it is a void world, meteorites do not spawn in the overworld either, and they do not spawn in the nether, which puts kind of a huge dampener on things. That's problematic. That's why I literally just gave myself the plates, because there is literally no other way of getting them. Might be able to look through the configs and figure out if there's like an inscriber config, or I can add my own things. I don't think there is, but Ender.io is awesome in the fact that it will quite literally, it's a config option to add your own recipes for the various things, which is pretty cool, I must say. That's enough. Well, I'm gonna add another half of these to it, and then put the rest of these back. So yeah, I guess that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know. If you want to see more and get updates on when I actually upload my videos, hit that subscribe button. Tell your buddies about me. Yeah, all that stuff. So I'm going to end the episode here. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it. Yeah, catch you next time. Ciao.